wazee tidim, wazee telala, warembo hai, wamama mme, jokanyana muntu, ero kamano, ero kamano.
Further reminds me, Mr. Speaker, of the Bourbon restoration in France, the French Revolution that took place in the year 1789, that was headed by Maximilien Robespierre together with Napoleon Bonaparte, the military genius. Mr. Speaker, that revolution advocated for three things. Number one, equality and fraternity. Can you just shut up as I pump knowledge in your empty?
Relevance of what the member of parliament is speaking about is not relevant to the bill that we're discussing here. What he's doing is taking an opportunity to use this floor to beat drums of war in this country. We are at a very bad moment at the moment, at this time, and we cannot allow that to happen on this floor, on the floor of this house, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Speaker, I was saying that out of the 2.4 trillion Kenya shillings, approximately we could correct as revenue, half of that money will be going into debt repayment. And therefore, Honorable Speaker, it is important that we must find a solution as a country. And I'm not here to blame anyone. I'm just saying in our legislative role here and in all the other arms of government, there must be concerted effort in regards to the existential threats that we have in our economy. Honorable Speaker, one of them is debt. It is tied up with revenue, because if we had more revenue, even the current debt portfolio or servicing will not be as a challenge as it is now, Honorable Speaker. Secondly, Honorable Speaker, when we talk about trade in East Africa, we must give the entrepreneurs, the investors, the primacy of the role they deserve. Honorable Speaker, in many countries, an investor, Honorable Speaker, is given and accorded the support and the respect they deserve. Because, Honorable Speaker, when you come in as an investor in Kenya, you are not doing the country is not doing you a favor. It is actually you doing the country a favor. And I say so because as we look around trade, we may rely on our own internal capital, Honorable Speaker, but we may also have to rely on external capital out of entrepreneurs from other economies. Honorable Speaker, the PS of the current department that we are debating this morning must be very abreast that even as we attract investors must be heroes of this country, Honorable Speaker. They must not come here to get stranded and get a feeling like the country is doing them a favor, Honorable Speaker, for them to come in. It is actually them that are doing our country a favor, given the fact that there are many parameters and there are many available alternatives for them to invest their money, Honorable Speaker. In overall, Honorable Speaker, I want to congratulate all the nominees and call upon them that we be sincere in public service so that even as we come in, we are looking at the generality of making our country better, Honorable Speaker, and not any other personal consideration. Even as we talk about the people who are joining government in various departments and ministries, it is important for all of us to understand the challenges which they are coming to solve. And I'm saying so even in regards to the PS that we are considering this morning and the others that we will be considering this morning, that there are some things that we have to pull in one direction as a country. And I'm saying these things and repeating them because I know the enormity of it. That even as they come to serve, there are some things that we have to put concerted efforts here in Parliament, the executive, and every other Kenyan, because Kenya belongs to all of us. And the challenge I want to highlight, because it cuts across all the departments and ministries, Honorable Speaker, is that we have to pull in one direction in finding a solution to the revenue and debt strains that we have as a country. Honorable Speaker, part of the revenue that we correct as a country, because we are considering one department that is will be looking at our trade and especially regionally. Honorable Speaker, the challenge that we will have and the challenge that the nominees will have, Honorable Speaker, is to be able to find solutions within whatever area that we are serving concertedly, that we find a solution around our debt and revenue. Honorable Speaker, I was in the point of saying that out of the revenue that we collect as a country, Honorable Speaker, currently now as we talk, and part of the challenge of, I saw yesterday the debate in the House around CDF and the release of that money, is basically because of the strain that after collecting 2.4 trillion Kenya shillings, Honorable Speaker, after collecting 2.
Order, Honorable Ndindi. The Honorable Jared Okello, member for Nyando.
Madam Speaker, I thank you, and I also want to join my colleagues in supporting the motion before us of passing the name of our dear sister, Caroline, Her Excellency, Caroline Karogu. I have known her since our Azimio days, and even though the country was balkanized along the Azimio and Kenya Kwanza lines, Honorable Karogu, even though coming from a region that was dominated by Kenya Kwanza, she chose to stick with Azimio because she had faith in what Azimio could be able to achieve for this country at the end of our elections. Honorable Speaker, there are people who flip-flop in politics. And even though Azimio lost, a loss that we contested and are still trying to figure out how it came to pass, Honorable Karogu never deviated from the bigger vision of sticking with Azimio. She played a pivotal role in Baba's African Union chairmanship quest, where she was part of the team that was...
I seek your indulgence that looking at the time that we are remaining within the morning session and the important motions we have on the order paper, I was requesting that with your indulgence after Honorable Mayaka, if the mover could be called to reply.